Hi everybody, today my virtual background is our classroom. I miss you all so much and I miss our classroom, and I'm just pretending that I'm there today while I'm reading this story, and you're all sitting on the rug. Today I'm going to read Pete the Cat's Got Class. Look at that. Ooh, it looks like he's pretending to be a teacher, by James Dean. If I was going to make a prediction, if I was going to guess what this story was about, oh my goodness, look how that happens. I'm going to think he might pretend to be a teacher. Maybe he's at recess and he's playing teacher like some of us do during indoor recess. Let's see. The author and illustrator is one person, and it's James Dean. Here we go. Oh goodness. Pete's Got Class by James Dean. It's math time, says Pete's teacher, Mr. G. Pete the cat loves math. He loves how the numbers work together. Ooh. Who at home likes math time? I know a lot of you really like it. If I add 3 red blocks and 4 yellow blocks together, how many blocks would we have in all? Says Mr. G. Pete raises his hand. 7. 7 blocks, says Pete. 3 plus 4 equals 7. Very good, Pete, says Mr. G. Mr. G asked the class a subtraction question. If I take 2 blocks away from 7 blocks, how many blocks will be left? Pete raises his hand, but the teacher calls on Tom. 9, says Tom. Pete feels bad for Tom. Tom is super smart. He can name all the dinosaurs. He just has trouble with math. Pete has an idea. He will help Tom become awesome at math. Helping is cool. I'm going to go back a minute. He said 9. So 9's not the answer. Let's figure it out. If you take 2 away from 7. So if I have 7, I'm going to count backwards 2, 6, 5. Oh, the answer is 5. He added 2. He didn't subtract 2. Sometimes that happens. Let's see if Pete can help him. On the bus home from school, Pete sits next to Tom. Do you want to come over to play? Tom asks. I got some cool race cars for my birthday. Awesome, says Pete. We can do our math homework, and then we can race the cars. I hate math, says Tom. You don't hate math, Pete tells Tom. You just don't love it yet. I like his attitude. I like Pete's attitude about math. Let's see if I can get rid of the rug on here. Nope, I can't. The rug's coming through. Pete sets up some blocks. If I add 5 blue blocks and 3 orange blocks together, how many blocks will I have in all? This is boring, says Tom. Can we play with my race cars? This gives Pete a great idea. Sure we can, he says. Pete lines up some race cars. If 5 red cars are going to the racetrack and 5 yellow cars are going to the car wash, how many cars are on the road? He asks. Easy, says Tom. 10 cars, like a traffic jam. I'm having a hard time today turning those pages. Now, what if 2 cars stayed home? Pete says. How many cars would be left? Says Tom, studying the lineup. 8 cars. Right, says Pete. See, I told you that math is awesome. Pete quizzes Tom on one math problem after the next. 4 cars minus 1. 3, says Tom. 8 cars plus 7, says Pete. 15, says Tom. I can't believe it. I'm doing math and I'm loving it. Has that ever happened to you? I know it's happened in our class before when some of you have gotten the answer after trying really, really hard. Pete and Tom do their homework. Let me know if you need my help, says Pete. Thanks, says Tom, but I know what I'm doing now. The next day, Pete hands in his math homework. Tom does too. Here's their teacher, Mr. G. After lunch, the teacher passes back their assignment. Pete and Tom each got 1 wrong. I'd like to see you 2 after class, says Mr. G. You both know not to copy someone else's homework, says Mr. G. We didn't copy, says Pete. You both got the exact same answer wrong, Mr. G tells them. How can we prove that we got the answers on our own, says Tom. I know, Pete tells him. Bring your race cars to school tomorrow. Why, Tom asks. You'll see, says Pete with a smile. Look at that. He's got his the light bulb over the head. A lot of times when you see that in a speech bubble, a thought bubble, the author's trying to tell you the character has a great idea. The next day, Pete and Tom get to school early. What are all the race cars for? Asks Mr. G. To show you how Tom got to be so good at math, says Pete. I love it. Give Tom a math problem, Pete says. Any math problem. I'll get it right, says Tom, without Pete's help. Mr. G gives Tom one math problem after the other, and Tom uses the race cars to get all the answers right. Wow, Mr. G says, I am impressed. Pete helped me by making math fun, Tom says. I think that's something we can all learn from Pete, Mr. G says. Take it from Pete. Math is neat. Yay. I know what I love about math time at school is that you get to play a lot of partner games and you work together to solve the problems. And a lot of times we use strategies. We might not have race cars, but we could use a number line. Can someone think of something else? Another tool we use? A hundreds chart. Excellent. And we can draw pictures. Very good. And we could use blocks or erasers or something to help us count too. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed Pete the Cat's Got class, and I hope you love your math work this week. Have a great day.